Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is my 4th episode video. I was really excited to get into it because the last video I just wanted to see how it played out, so let's get started. And I'm turning on my ringer right away so we get the whole thing. I'm getting better at remembering. Also, I really miss my rings. It's making me sad. They cannot get sized fast enough. I need them. Okay, married to my boss. We are on episode 6. That was so weird. Do you hear the way that sounds? That's so... I don't know why it sounded like that. Okay, episode 6's description says, after Caden announced Alina's moving in with him, things get heated. Things between them are getting more and more heated. Not only that, but Caden's mom randomly shows up, putting Alina's acting skills to the test. That's crazy. I mean, I guess we expected it. That was the whole reason why she's been hired in the first place, is for when the mom shows up, but yeah, that's gotta be kind of terrifying. Can I help you? Ew! You certainly can. Gross. Which means I'm your new landlord. I noticed that your rent was not according to today's standards. It was too low. I went ahead and raised it accordingly. If you take issue with the new rent, feel free to move out. I'm going to go with this beautiful young lady and get to know her. No discussion. Mrs. Scott, don't you think it's inappropriate to expect something like that from your son? When he already has a fiance? Don't you want to get rid of her? He's kind of smart. Oh no, I see where this is going. Mom, let me introduce you to my fiance. Are you my son's fiance? It's true. Caden proposed to me. All I want from you is to ask my fiance whenever my mom is around. She's not going to leave me alone unless she knows I'm married with kids. All I have to do is play the role as my fiance to get her off my case. My lawyer will visit you with the documents and decide. Either you pay the new rent or you leave. Or you think about my offer. I'm Logan Reese, Mr. Scott's lawyer. Mr. Scott intends to hire you as an actress playing as his fiance. While that contract is active, you're not allowed to go on to any dates, see other men or women. You need to be available at all times and need to act appropriate in public, not to cause any damage to his image. There's a rumor going around that Mr. Scott has a fiance. Fine, I'll do it. Sign the contract then. Me too. I would have rolled my eyes too. Like, can you relax? Get to my fiance now, Alina Clark. Breaking news, millionaire Caden Scott seen with women for the first time. I'm your press spokesperson, and then I thought you and I would marry at some point. Are you really Caden's fiance? I wasn't aware there'd be so much media attention. So you're sneaking right in front of them? Any worse? I'm sorry, Alina. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Whenever there's anything on your chest, talk to me, and I'll do whatever I can to help. Do you feel that way? Is that both our phones? A secret affair? A mysterious, handsome-looking man was spotted entering Caden Scott's new girlfriend's apartment. No. Pack your things. You're going to Mr. Scott's. Explain to me how just after one day of being linked to me, you're already cheating on me. I told you not to meet other men once the contract is intact. He's your lawyer. He's still a man. I can talk to Logan whenever I want to. It's not your choice, it's mine. This will be your room from now on. Your bedroom? Because you'll live here from now on, obviously. Let's get into it. I love these games, if you guys remember from the last one. I love playing these. Huh, they only had one ad that time too. That's so weird. These rumors with you and Reese got out of hand. They just started. How did it? They haven't even had time to get out of hand. They literally just started like 30 minutes ago, maybe an hour, like maybe an hour and a half at the most. It hasn't even had a chance to get out of hand. Like, he's being a little crazy. I told Olivia to let the press know that you and I moved in together. You did what? That's kind of embarrassing because she just said, like, she literally just said, I'll let them know there's something serious going on between you two because Lena can't hit. And now he's like, no, tell them actually that we're engaged and moved in together. That sounds like embarrassing. I hate to say it, but now it should be clear to everyone that you belong to me. Okay. Are you okay? I'm gonna freak out. Am I That wasn't part of the agreement. I was only supposed to act in front of your mom, not the whole world. If you would have read the contract, you know that I'm allowed to change things whenever it's necessary. That does not sound right. What kind of a contract is that? I told you to be careful, Alina. She should have read the whole contract. I think it's a little bit silly that she did. She should have read the whole contract. But that being said, it's just weird, because I think she should have read it, and then she could have read that and then seen that he said that he's allowed to change things whenever to whatever, and then she could have been like, no, and then he wouldn't be allowed to do this. Friends are coming over. Make yourself comfortable. You can call the maid when you're hungry or have any other inquiries. So he's like forcing her to move in with him, and then he's like, just kidding, hang out by yourself, like be lonely. All while she's paying for an apartment that randomly raised the rent and she's never gonna be in. Like, the one suitcase. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. It does look cool. Never in a million years would I have thought I'd ever enter a room with a full-on glass front, and now I was living in one. Caden didn't look like someone who had a lot of friends. Actually, no, he really doesn't. I wonder to know who belonged in Caden Scott's inner circle. Do you want to know what? I would be curious too, especially if they're supposed to be like engaged, like that's his fiance. You know what I mean? Like, I would be like, I gotta meet them, because it's weird if you don't introduce your friends to your girlfriend, let alone your fiance, soon to be wife. Like, and I also wanted to get back at him for deciding everything on his own, and not to meet his fiance forcing me to move in with him. I wanted to make him regret his decisions, and I had just the right idea in mind. She's gonna wear the lingerie, isn't she? Oh my god. Girl. This should do the trick. Jesus Christ, this is so embarrassing for her. How is she not embarrassed? I understand her plan, but how is she not embarrassed? I would be so embarrassed. What's going on, Scott? You in marriage? Oh my god, this is so funny. Wait, okay, so I've read all of this author's stories, and that Gabriel guy, he was the first main character from the story. This Noah, which is, he's a vampire, he's like the vampire king though, and then this Noah guy, he's the main character from the second story, which actually is my favorite all-time ever episode story, by the way. And he's like world-renowned rock star. This is so funny. Oh my god, that makes me so, that's so cool. I love that. That makes me so happy. Obviously I made them look a little different, but nonetheless they still look pretty similar. Don't make fun of him. Caden proved us all wrong. We all thought he was gonna be the last one married, and now he's the first. Congratulations again, man. So happy for you. He's laughing. I love Noah. He's one of my favorites. He's so fucking funny. Like, he's just so like he's just funny, and I love his character. Can we talk about something else? You don't want to tell us about your girl? See, that's what I'm saying. He should want to talk about his girlfriend or his fiance. Yeah, where have you been hiding her all this time? I told you he has a secret basement. 50 Shades of Grey. I knew he was a psychopath. No ordinary human being can work that much. Can you shut the fuck up? Hey, show some manners. You're gonna be a family man soon. I'm just kidding. Hey, hi James. Nice to meet you all. I'm Caden's fiance. He's so pissed. Good night. It's kind of funny. It's not, but it is. Excuse me for a second. His face. What was that? Play dumb? Cocky. I don't know what I want to do. Cocky. You don't like the outfit? Why are you wearing that outfit? Why not? You told me to be comfortable. Caden was actually speechless for once. But then, I don't like where this is going. His eyes looked me up and down, not leaving out an inch of my body. His eyes darkened and his jaw almost switched. Ew. Caden looked at me like a hunter looked at his prey. Why would you say that? That's such an odd thing to say. Ew. Okay, I'm uncomfortable. Ew. Oh my god. Ready to devour what's in front of him. Go touch some grass. Don't do that again. And then he left after shooting one last glance my way. As much as I wanted to continue my anger at the current situation, those heavenly soft sheets was what's gotta be the most comfortable mattress I've ever laid on. It certainly didn't make it easy for me to be upset. I'm kind of surprised he'd make his guest room so comfy. Because I don't know, I can't imagine that many people staying there. You know what I mean? I can't imagine like him having like a multitude of guests. So I'm kind of surprised that he made it so comfy. You know, not that it would be like uncomfortable, but still. Waking up to this view was insane. I feel like the whole city was at my feet. Now I understand why rich people are so out of touch with everything. They're living a completely different life, and now I'm living this life too. 2 days ago I was almost about to be evicted, and now I'm waking up in a 30-story high penthouse. It's someone's home. What is going on? It's only 6 in the morning. He's already dressed and ready for the day. Alina. Sir, I'll be catered when we're home. You're supposed to be my fiance. Yeah, but no one's here, so. But at least he's being kind, I guess. Kaden. Oh. I think we both felt weird about it. This is the most emotion I've ever seen on his face. Like, yes, I've seen him angry, but I mean like emotion, like something other than anger. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've never seen him genuinely perplexed before. Like, he looks like truly filled with emotion. Like, office rumors said Kaden barely talks to people below him, and now one of his lowest employees calls him by his first name. Weren't you hungry last night? Huh? You didn't ask for any food. Oh, this is funny. I wasn't hungry for food. Come on, it was funny. Kaden! Sorry, I forgot to read it. Oh, she's back. Mrs. Scott, hello. Karina, was it? That's crazy. Alina, ma'am. Ah. It was obvious Kaden's mom wasn't that fond of me. I didn't blame her. She didn't know me at all. Do you have any plans for today? I told you I have work to— I wasn't talking to you, Kaden. I thought we could go look at wedding dresses. We just got engaged, Mom. It's too soon to look at dresses. It's never too soon to look for your wedding dress, so, I glanced in Kaden's direction. I wasn't sure if it was a call for help or needing his approval, but the jerk only looked away and silently sipped on his coffee. What a dick. I'm not sure if— Great, we're gonna have a fun day together. Sorry, I hate that outfit. I kind of like that outfit. I think you should try on this one. It'll look good on you. She looks really excited though. I kind of feel bad. Like, she seems really excited. Oh my god, I hope it's hideous. That would be— I don't hope it's hideous, but that would be so funny if it was hideous. A part of me felt bad for lying to her. She just wanted her son to stop working so much and settle down. And now she's fake wedding dress shopping with her son's fake fiance. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. I thought it was gonna be something ugly because she doesn't like her. I look beautiful. It looks better than expected. She does. That's a really great dress. I love that dress. Oh my goodness, what is she doing here? There you are, dear. I knew the dress would look good on you. Nice to see you again, Alina. Nice to see you too. I lied. Oh, I just saw Melanie from the window front and wanted to say hello. Who's Melanie? Is that the mom? I won't bother you two for long. You're not bothering us, Liv. You know you're always welcome, dear. I would be uncomfortable too. Yeah, you're not bothering us at all. You're too kind. Can you believe Kaden actually found a girl he wants to marry? I was just as shocked as you. And then he found someone as pretty as Alina. I know it's fake, so. She's an eye candy indeed. You're too kind. I would be so uncomfortable. Anyways, it was great seeing you again, Melanie. You too, dear. I guess it was her. I feel like Melanie is such a— like, I didn't expect Melanie. That's such a out of character name for her. Have a great day, you two. If they're like I would be so uncomfortable if I were Alina, because they are so clearly fake to her. Like, neither of them like her, and it's very apparent because Liv wants to marry him. Like, she wants to be Kaden's wife, fiance, whatever, and Alina never met Mrs. Scott or Melanie or whatever, so she doesn't know her. They don't know each other very well, and Mrs. Scott is very skeptical, so she doesn't really like her either. So honestly, I would be so uncomfortable if I were Alina, because these are two people that are being fake to her, that don't like her, and she knows that they don't like her, and she knows they're being fake, and she just has to sit there and be like, okay. And she's not. How about we have dinner together? Enjoy a more private chat? Say yes. You have to say yes. You can't say no. I'd love to, Mrs. Scott. Great. You work for Kaden, right? I do. I joined Scott Enterprises last summer. Kaden and you must have hit it off right away then. We did. I was relieved when he told me about you. You were? I thought he would work himself to death. He never took any breaks, no vacation. I was worried for him. He loves his work. He does, but work can't be your whole life. I understand. I'm glad we had this dinner, Alina. I feel closer to you. Aww. The feeling's mutual, Mrs. Scott. Call me Melanie, dear. Aww. Yeah, I would feel bad too because now she's actually growing a bond and now she actually likes her and it's all fake. And the guilt inside me kept growing and growing. Why is she creeping? Sir, I mean Kaden. My body doesn't look like this from doing nothing. Do you want your fiance to look good? Oh, I accidentally clicked it, but she said how does someone go from being so like bossy or whatever to playful. Do you work out? I do. I lied. You do? Why are you so surprised? I said slightly offended. Your body doesn't look that athletic. That's so mean. You look soft. Get off the treadmill. Why? I'll show you how it's done. Your form was off while running. My form was off? Yes. Then show me how it's done, Alina. You gotta click on the button. You gotta click the on button. I know. It's funny actually. You need to. Oh my god. To be continued. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. I'm excited to see how this is gonna play out even more. I mean, I have my predictions, of course, because I think that eventually they're gonna end up together because that's usually how these end. But I'm curious. I'm glad to see like Kaden kind of opening up more and like being more of a person instead of like a boss, if that makes sense. And I'm also excited to see that the mom and Alina are getting along and they're actually growing a relationship. And I'm really excited to see that Liv isn't interfering as much as I thought she was going to. I thought she was going to try to sabotage it because she wanted to be with him, but she's not. So to her credit, she's doing great. I'm really happy for her that she's doing that, so that's great for her. And yeah, so yeah, thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Bye.